am here as a woman, as a leader, and as a mother. I am here to speak on behalf of many women, many family members who are struggling because of doctor strike. I am sure you know how many mothers are delivering in our hospitals without assistance of doctors. I'm sure you know how many patients are succumbing to cancer because of lack of doctors. I'm sure you know how many accident victims are abandoned and neglected in our hospitals because there are no doctors to even operate on them. I'm sure you know the economic stress that Kenyans are going through, and they cannot afford to sustain private hospitals' medication, and therefore we are losing thousands of Kenyans in homes abandoned because of lack of medical attention. This is something that as leaders, young leaders of Kenya, members of parliament who have conscience and who feel that they should speak for the people who elected them and trusted them, we have to keep speaking. We were here last week and we asked the government to actually think on strategies and approaches on how they are going to sort out doctor strike. It is very sad to hear that even the clinical officers want to join in this strike. It is very sad. I want to beseech the government of Kenya, the Kenya Kwanza government, which I am part of, to kindly listen to the plea of Kenyans, the many patients who are succumbing into various medical issues because of lack of medical attention, which is supposed to be actually be provided by our doctors and our clinical officers. I also want to say this. Doctors are voters like any other voters of Kenya. And if we have to fight for voters of Kenya, doctors are part of those voters. And therefore, their small votes, even if there are 10 of them, should be respected. I want to call out on a scheme I can see coming, a government sabotage scheme that is coming from within the government of Kenya. It cannot be that we are sabotaging ourselves when it comes to issues of economy. We are sabotaging ourselves medically. We are sabotaging ourselves agriculturally when we provide fake fertilizers to our people. We are sabotaging our education system by refusing to give out money meant for capitation to our schools. I don't know whether you know that as we speak, public schools are closing this week, and some of them have already closed. But the amount of money that was supposed to be given for capitation for first term, it is still yet to be released to our schools. And the money that was released by the ministry, it was clearly labeled that that money is to be used for second term. So we are asking, where is the capitation money for first term? That is to mean any school that had debts between January and April, that school is going to start receiving auctioneers. And these are issues we are talking about of sabotage. Who is sabotaging the government of Kenya? I think this is time for us to start calling spade. A spoon is a spoon, a spade is a spade. A problem is a problem. I know you're wondering, why are these few members of parliament speaking? Because these are the people who have the conscience. We all swore to protect the constitution of Kenya. We all took an oath and vowed to fight for the rights of Kenyans enshrined in the Kenyan constitution. It is not right and it is not business as usual for us to see doctors in the street under the rains. We are seeing doctors striking the whole day, yet our mothers, our fathers, our young sons, our young daughters are agonizing in the corridors of our public hospital. It can never be business as usual. And therefore, we are still calling out the government saying, as team ground, hii ni team ground. Sisi hatutachoka kuitana wakati kuna mashida na kuna siasa ambazo zinaharibu maisha ya watu wa Kenya. Kama fertilizer ni mbaya, tunasema ni mbaya. Kama doctors wameachiliwa, tunasema wameachiliwa. Kama masomo haiendi kisawasawa, tunasema masomo haiendi kisawasawa. We are team ground. Our work is to listen to the ground and amplify the voices of the voiceless, the people who trusted us and trusted us with their votes. And that is why we are members of parliament today.